Good Monday afternoon, everybody. This is a middle of the week Radio Tokyo broadcast. I know the show is usually scheduled only for Saturdays with my co host Nick, who's not joining me right now. However, there's been a few things that have come out yesterday and today that are pretty relevant to the show. Uh, I'm not sure, if everyone's aware of it, but yesterday there was an announcement about the Suicide Squad movie that is coming out that will be featuring Jared Leto as the Joker and Margot Robbie as the first ever live action version of Harley Quinn. Uh, Someone on the set apparently decided to film a scene, and it's quite interesting. When you watch it, you see what is clearly a purple car with another vehicle behind it, and Margot Robbie in a blue shirt and black pants and her hair hanging down and wearing glasses holding a gun, screaming, "Get out of the car!" in this high-pitched, squealy, very, very Harley Quinn-esque voice. And surprise, who does step out of the vehicle? Jared Leto's Joker. Now, it's interesting to note that he does not look like any previous incarnation of the Joker, at least in this, it's about a minute long clip. Um, he seems to be wearing an outfit that's pretty close to what the Joker wore in Alan Moore's The Dark Knight Returns, which was a white suit, a light purple shirt, and a tie. Given Mr. Leto's hair color, which is almost neon green, and the rest of his makeup, which is of course black around his eyes, white face, red lips, typical Joker look. It looks sort of like a muted version of uh, the Joker from The Dark Knight Rises, with late Heath Ledger portraying him. But his suit, as it seems, it's almost an iridescent type purple, sort of like a excuse me, um, the inside of a clamshell. That basic color. Could not make out the color of his pants, but it seemed like he had on a dark shirt and a light tie, which is what makes me think that it was, in fact, a nod to the Alan Moore Dark Knight Rises, which pretty graphic, graphic novel, pun intended. If you've never read it, you might want to read it or try and find the animated version of it, which should be you might be able to find it. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, it's pretty graphic. The basic version of that is, with as few spoilers as possible, is it's in the future, and Batman is now older. Bruce Wayne is 55, and he's retired. And there's a group called the Sons of Batman who are taking up the fight, and they're making a lot of news. And the Joker is, of course, in Arkham Asylum, and he's heavily sedated, and he and he's being allowed to watch the news broadcast, and he keeps hearing the name Batman, and it wakes him up. Now that would fit with what seems to be this particular version of the Joker from the Suicide Squad. The way he's dressed, I do not know for sure that's what's going to happen, but I'm excited, and I think you should be too. Now, Margot Robbie has been questioned before, as far as to how she will portray Harley Quinn, and there's some doubt that she will actually be Harleen Frances Quinzel, the psychiatrist from Arkham. Supposedly, based on the initial photograph of Jared Leto that was released, where you see the metallic uh, uh, teeth and the tattoos, that possibly Harley Quinn is a tattoo artist, and that would explain supposedly the punk rocker outfit. But the punk rocker outfit with the dyed hair and the shorts and everything, that is very, very reminiscent of how she appears in, I believe it's the New 52 continuity, um, as well as the Suicide Comics. Now, the other actors in there, you have your own varying opinions right now, but thus far, the only focus seems to be on the Joker and Harley Quinn, because who really cares about anyone else, right? Well, it's interesting, and I'm looking forward to it, and I hope all of you are as well. The other thing I wanted to mention is uh, 2 or 3 days ago or so, uh, Blizzard Entertainment decided to take some action on some of the concerns about this current expansion for the game World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor, that's out right now. Uh, One of the concerns among a lot of the player community, particularly the people who PvP, is that there are a lot of players who are botting. And what botting is, for those who don't know, is you're using a program to play your character for you. And it's become a major issue. Excuse me. Um, Blizzard banned over the weekend upwards of 100,000 subscribers who are accused of modding. And they apparently received 6-month bans, which means they will not be able to play until November. Now that's fantastic, and that's great, and that's awesome. And I hope that it's true, and I hope that Blizzard is able to do more for the game. Because there are a lot of people who are concerned about it right now. I mean, it's a 10-year-old game, and currently it has about 7 million subscribers, which is as many people who were playing it at the end of the game's initial launch before the first expansion, Burning Crusade, was released. Also in Blizzard news, there has been a very titillating picture that was released. It is of Orgrim Doomhammer, and those of you who are, Warcraft players and know anything about the lore will know Orgrim Doomhammer's a pretty important individual. Anyway, Mr. Doomhammer is being portrayed by John Krasinski, I believe is his name, and the same people, the same effect studio who did the version of the Incredible Hulk that is in the Avengers movies, is who is doing the orcs for this. And the picture of Orgrim that was released is amazing. He looks as if he's real. There is a shot of him by himself, which is in high definition, and you can see chest hairs. You can see, scars on him. You can. It's fantastic. It's beautifully done. And the other image is him sitting around what appears to be a campfire in an orcish camp, and it still looks good. I'm excited for it. The movie will be coming out in June of next year, and Suicide Squad should be out next year as well. So it seems that 2016 has got a comic book and a video game movie that a lot of people are excited for. Anyway, this Saturday show we will have a special guest, and it should be up soon. We're probably going to be discussing video games, probably what's gone over in this short video and a few other things, because there's a few concerns in the gaming community right now, particularly with World of Warcraft. I know I just mentioned it, but it's a surprise. Anyway, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share. If you have any questions, any comments, whatever, let me know. We're trying to make the show a lot better for you. So if there is no intervening video between now and Saturday, look for us on Saturday. Thanks for watching.